What's up, guys, and welcome back to New York Comic Con 2017 with thegameraccess.com. I am Thomas King, and we're here to bring you everything Comic Con, especially our exclusive interview with Ivana Baquero and creators Alan and Miles of the Shannara Chronicles. So please take some time and enjoy these wonderful interviews.
Let's go!
The darkness is almost here. You're our last hope.
We're here with Ivana Baquero from the Shannara Chronicles, who you also know as Eritrea, our lovely rover. So lovely. Well, we say lovely in the most roverish way.
Fair enough.
So, what we wanted to know is Eritrea's abandonment issues, are they going to develop even more from season 1?
Yeah, I mean, in season 1, you would think that she's pretty much completed her arc because she's gone from being, selfish to selfless. She's learned so much about herself. But this season 2 is going to be all about her discovering who she really is, what that tattoo means on her back, where she really comes from, and who her parents are. So we will kind of explore those issues from her past.
Okay. All right. And how about her new love interest? We're hearing a little bit about this, but there isn't much in the way of detail. What can you tell us about that so far?
Well, Eritrea does have a new love interest, Lyria, and I mean, season 2 starts off a year after season 1, and we will, find out what went down in the last scene of season 1. But it does take off after an entire year, and Eritrea has met Lyria, her new love interest, and they start having this amazing relationship, but it becomes a little bit turbulent, and we'll find out why. But then there's also, in addition, that whole kind of relationship with Will, which, whether romantic or not, there's still fire between them.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see all of those things.
That was actually going to be my next question. So, Will and her's relationship, is it going to be a drastic change, even though that fire's always going to be there, like it has been throughout season 1?
I mean, there will be changes, of course, because they've gone through so much. I mean, they've gone through a war, basically, and season 2 starts off where Eritrea doesn't really know where Will is. So we'll see all of that. We'll see how Amberly's, sacrifice makes an impact in their relationship. And, like you said, there will be fire, but there's a lot of pain also.
There is a lot. She's been through a lot in her entire life with her father and now Will and Amberly. But are we going to see more of a transition? Is she going to become a little bit more like her father? Is she kind of straying away from that? Possibly.
I mean, that's a great question. Eritrea does have darkness in her.
Yes.
She really does, and she's going to have to fight against that. And she's going to have to figure out what kind of darkness that is, because we will see different evils come out this season, and she'll, she will know for sure, like, what that tattoo means that she's got on her back, and how that translates into her personality, because that's part of who she is. I can't say much more. I know it sounds confusing, but we will understand. But then at the same time, she does have a lot of light in herself, so she's going to have to find a balance between that lightness and that darkness.
You showed up because you have a part to play.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Real heroes never do. Let's go!
I'm here with Alan Miles from the Shannara Chronicles, and we wanted to know specifically, how does the network change affect the show in any tonal way?
Well, I think season 2 of the Shannara Chronicles, it's definitely a darker season. It's more emotionally complex. It's a bigger season. There's a lot more fights.
Yeah,
So
a lot more action.
Yeah, a lot more action. And blood,
That's always fun.
which is always good. So, and I think the move to Spike has really allowed us to kind of open up the show and
More grown up.
Yeah, it's
I
more
think
grown
that's the difference from season 1 to season 2. Season 2 is more grown up, more complex. It's not a straight quest, so I think the story is more twists and turns. So overall, more satisfying and visual. It's a bigger season. go to more places, see cooler environments, and I just think it's the move has been great.
So Manu was mentioning earlier that it was going to be more complex, just like you guys said. So is this going to open it up from being more linear? It's going to kind of stray away from that.
That's correct. Yeah, season 1 was a straight quest, and this isn't. There's a lot more. The plot has a lot more twists and turns and surprises. It's still epic. It's still big. It's still an epic fantasy show, but yeah, you're not going to know from episode 1 like we got to go save the Elcrees, and then episode 10 you're saving the Elcrees. It's not like that anymore.
Season 1 was very much based on the Elf Stones, which is a very, very famous book and a sort of classic of fantasy literature. This season we were free. There was no book to follow, and so we could sort of cherry pick from Terry's world, and I think that really helped and freed us as storytellers to make a more compelling season.
So what? Give us a little peek. What episodes are we going to really be looking forward to?
Oh wow! I mean, I think look, the opener is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's epic. I really love I love episode 4, episode 3, episode 6.
Yeah.
Episode 9.
Yeah.
It's a really good. It's jam packed.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
jam-packed.
you'll never be bored. It is a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You got so many characters to follow, so many cool fights, so many cool worlds. It really is pretty epic.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. Season 2 is going to be awesome. Thank you guys
Great. Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
I
Really
appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everything is about to change.